My stepfather was the one that raised me, even though my biological father wasn't around. I went to visit him and stuff, but I wasn't raised in a two-parent home with my biological father. I had a stepfather. So it was still good. You know, I didn't see no lights, water, gas get turned off. The rent was always paid. We didn't have to go live on the streets and everything. So just from that background, that view of, and my mother worked like 2 and 3 jobs, you know, morning one, then I worked overnight to get us where we needed to be. So that was, and her mother did it, my grandmother did it. So that was my push or my pull to provide the same thing for my girls, what I did now. So that was it. My mom can do it. If my grandmother can do it with 11, 12 kids, I can do it too. I went from the shelter to Community LINC to start getting on my feet. So I was in the shelter first, and then I ended up moving into Community LINC where they started assisting me. Or at least they thought they was assisting me. So I was more, I guess, gung-ho to get out of the situation that I guess their program was up to, what, 4 months, and I did it less than a month. So it was, I had to just humble myself, swallow my pride, and once I came here and seeing everything, it was a big help because they supplied like everything from the furniture to the dishes to the beds and the covers down to the towels. So I was like, okay, that kind of gave me a relief that I didn't have to try to hurry up and go hustle and try to, you know, work and get towels, get dishes, and all I had to do is put food in the house. So I said, okay. So that transition wasn't easy, but once I got here and, you know, started going to the meetings and listening to all the help that was offered to us, then that's when I was just like, okay, you know, I'm here for a reason. So I just went ahead and worked the program. So I currently, when I was going through Community LINC program, I was actually going down to FEC, you know, job searching and putting in, and I knew a few people down there too. So I worked for the government before, the IRS, and from there I just kept saying, when they was asking me in the job searching class, well, what type of, you know, work you want to do? To them they thought it was being funny, but I kept saying the government. And they was like, well, we know you want to do the government. What, you know, you want to do until, you know, till something come available. And I just kept saying, I don't know where. I said, but I'm going to be in the government. And I guess I had that faith so strong that they called me back. When they came to me, they were just smiling. They said, we got a position for you. And I said, what? They said, well, actually, she picked out your resume. She called us and said that she liked your resume. So when she told me it was working at City Hall for the 3rd District Councilwoman Melville Curls at large. I'm here. I've made it. You know, I'm still here. I'm just praying that God spare me to see their future, them graduate, get married, and my grandchildren. So that's the most I'm looking forward to, is raising them, is seeing their future and what they're going to turn out to be.